Given the piecewise function g of x, this is a three-part function here. We've got radical 1 minus x for x less than 1. The second piece is x squared for x greater than 1. And the third piece is just 5 when x is equal to 1. So we want to sketch the graph. We want to find the left and the right-hand limits as x approaches 1. And then we want to find the limit as x approaches 1. Okay, so if the limit exists, we want to find that value. If not, we want to explain why not here. So let's draw this function here. So here's my xy. Let me just draw a couple hash marks here. We don't need a whole lot, I don't think. Okay. So let's take a look what's going on. So for x less than 1, we have this piece, radical 1 minus x. Okay, radical 1 minus x is a square root function, right? It's like half of a sideways parabola, but it's 1 minus x. We're going to flip it over and move it to the right 1 unit. So that part, or that piece I should say, is going to look a little something like this. A little bit curved to it, right? And we should draw an open circle there, right? Because it's strictly less than. Okay, what about this, the second piece, x squared? Well, okay, x squared, that's just the basic u, right? Goes through 0, 0. But it's only for x greater than 1. So, right, you can sort of visualize my u should be touching the origin here. So from here, I'm just going to draw a little bit of a U shape that goes like this. Okay. But then the last piece here is, well, when x is equal to 1, the y value is just 5. Okay, so there we go. So of course, we can say a couple of things, right? I know what g of 1 is, right? G of 1 is equal to 5. That's that point right there. But what is the limit of g of x as x approaches 1 from the left, right? So, okay, here's 1. So as we come from the left side, we see the y values are getting closer and closer to 0. Okay, so that is the limit. Now, once again, remember, this is not the function value. We are asking for the limit. Okay, what about the limit of g of x as x approaches 1 from the positive side, from the right side? Okay, so, okay, here's 1. So from the right side, right, my y values are getting closer and closer to 1. Okay. So then, what can we conclude about the limit of the function as x approaches just 1? Right? So, well, wait a minute. The left-hand limit and the right-hand limit are not the same. So that means that this function, for this function as x approaches 1, the limit does not exist. Now, you got to be very careful. We're not asking if the function continuous. We're not asking for the function value. We're asking for the limit of the function as x approaches 1. Okay, so you want to look at the left side limit and the right side limit.